Declutter 2.0. And last week, I suppose, yeah. So last week we were talking about decluttering our mind.
So I think Anjala ji has dropped out. She's just joining back. Anjala ji, you are on mute.
So sorry for the interruption. Last week we talked about decluttering, and this is Declutter 2.0. So when we would talk about declutter, it was about the declutter in the emotional and mental space of ours, so that whatever shows up on our physical space, whether it's a disease, whether it's something which is not working for us, it also gets clear. Um, More or less, decluttering is all about letting go of all that we have been storing, all the past baggage that we have been storing, which is not working for us. See, what happens is everything is just energy. And if we will not let the energy flow, there will be that what we call as like we squeeze in that zone of energy. Energy when uh, energy when solidifies, it creates some issues in our life. The diseases even that are present in our body is the energy solidified. So if we solidify anything, it doesn't work for us. Any solid has a particular form and structure, and it is not easy to change the structure of a solid. Like liquid flows, the things that are fluid, they can flow easily. Liquids, gases, they are fluids. So it is not difficult for them to change their form and shape. Whereas in case of solid, it's not easy. So when we solidified something, when we solidified the energy, then it's a dense energy. It gets a form and structure. And then it is not easy. I'm not saying that it is not possible. It is not easy for us to change that, transform that, transmute that. And since we know that everything is energy, what if we already be in that space where we can change it at a click of our like this? So, what can we do to declutter? Last time we discussed, those who are new to today's session, they can do this. So, right now, you can have a pen and paper and you can write off 5 things in your life which you are not requiring anymore in your space. They can be something physical, they can be emotional, they can be a relationship, they can be something that is not making you happy, that is not contributing to you, that is just taking and sucking your energy. So I give you some time, maybe 2 minutes, you can just get a pen and paper and write about 5 things that are not working anymore in your space. So what happens with writing is that when we write something, it's a direct connect with our subconscious. Because consciously at times we don't know only what is not working for us or what we would like to let go of. So the moment you start writing, the moment you hold on to the pen, it's a connection with our subconscious, and we get into the zone wherein our inner self tells us that yes, this is not working for us anymore, and it's safe for us to let go. At times it happens is like letting go is also not comfortable for us, because whatever is unknown for us is, it gives us pain. It's all about the uh, known is comfortable, whether it's a known pain, whether it's a known happiness. Anything which is known will give us happiness, and anything which is unknown is uncomfortable for us. That is why it is not comfortable for us to step up. It is not comfortable for us to leave our addictions. It is not comfortable for us to let go certain things, because they are unknown. So unknown zone is not comfortable for our mind. And that's how consciously we don't even want to tap into that. However, our unconscious or subconscious mind might be giving us a lot of indications that this is the time for us to let go of this, to let go of this relationship, to let go of this piece of um, maybe jewelry, this dress, this emotion. Still, we don't listen to that inkling. So, what I suggest is take a pen and paper and write at least 5 things. And you can do this exercise every month or every fortnight or whatever is comfortable for you. So, just write those 5 things. Take your time. Just, I'm giving you 2 minutes to write that. And don't put any pressure on you. Just let it flow, because anything that wants to leave your space will show up on its own automatically. And gently, you can also give a command to the universe to show you the things, the emotions, the people that you belong and that really need to go from your space today. And write it with no point of view. Write it with not a not anger, because all these emotions that you hold on to, they are just distractors. They just distract us from our own truth. Anger, blame, shame, these are all distracting us from our truth. So don't get into anger. Okay, I'm angry with this person, so I'm letting it go. I just let it be ease. Let these emotions, let these things, they come to you on their own, and let them make you aware that yes, it is the time for them to. Decluttering your emotional space, your mental space is as beautiful, rather, I would say, is more beautiful when you let go of things physically. And you will not be able to let go of things physically till you have that emotional uh, and mental connect with them. Till the time the cords are connected, it's not easy for us to go. Once energetically you release them, once energetically you let go of them, it becomes easy. It becomes like a child's play. So once those who are writing right now and those who would watch this later. So once you are done writing, because it's a, I think it's a one way and none of the participants can, you know, indicate that they have already written it. So once you've written it, what I suggest is you can take this piece of paper, look at it one by one, ponder, look at what for the first thing in your list, stop, and let the emotion come up. The emotion which comes up when you look at this thing is actually very, very significant, because it triggers a lot many memories. It takes you to the point where this particular thing was created, or if it's a person the first time that you met that person, all the memories that are connected to that person are connected to your association with that person since long. So just look at the first thing. If it is a person, let go of all the memories. Tell that person that I bless you now and I release you from my life. It's not working. We were connected till now only. It's a time for you to move forward, and it's a time for me to move forward. I bless you and I release you from my life. Do the same thing for each and everything on your list. If it's a physical thing that belongs to you, that you own, again look what emotion comes up. And obviously if it's a physical thing, it might be a gift from someone, or it might be a thing that you own since long, so you already have a lot of memories and a lot of association with that. And when you look at a particular thing, again, a lot of memories come flooding up. So just be with that. Be with those memories for some time. Be into those feelings and emotions for some time, and don't make yourself wrong, or don't make that particular physical thing wrong, or don't make whatever association you have with that wrong. It's over now. The energy is just fizzled out. The energy between you and that particular thing has just fizzled out. So that's why that particular thing or that particular person has shown up in your life, because it is the time for them to leave, rather. Because they are energy, you are energy, everything is energy. So when you let them, you look at them, all the memories, all the emotions that they come, all that they bring, be with them for some time. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be in any of the emotion, and gently again tell that physical thing, that matter, that I bless you and I release you from my life. You can give away that piece of whatever that physical thing is to someone, or you can keep it outside, and whosoever requires it can just come and take it away. Our purpose here is to retrieve all the energy that we have invested in that particular thing or person, because till the time our energy is invested, there are cords attached between us and that person or that thing, and going away of that person and that thing will cause us pain. So once we are done, once we retrieve our own energy, it will not cause us pain. It will be ease for us. And ease doesn't mean that it's easy. It is not cause.
Anjala ji, your voice is very faint. I can barely hear you. Can you talk a little louder?
Okay, I'm at my maximum pitch because I have sore throat. Is it better now? Is it?
Yes, much better now. Now you're audible.
Mhm. So what I was saying is that once you release the cords that are there between you and that person or that physical thing, it will be ease for you. And ease doesn't mean that it is so easy, it will be a piece of cake. It might bring in emotions after even you have released that, but it's okay. Because you have been holding on to those things since long. So it might take some time maybe to, be okay with.
Which person, what are you talking about? Because I was not able to hear you well.
It can be a person or it can be a thing that you have decided to let go of today, because I said we are in the process of decluttering. So declutter can be space, you are holding on to the memory of some person, or you're actually getting stuck with a relationship, or it's a physical thing that you require to let go of. So just be with the emotion that this person, this thing that brings up, and then be with that emotion. Let the memories keep flooding to you. Be with those emotions. Don't make yourself wrong. Give yourself some time to release, because the energy cords are like energetic cords are all around you, and then let go. And once it's okay, one by one, when you have done with all the five things, then what I suggest is you would take this paper out and burn it and release it to the universe. Rest, the universe will take care. It will get you ease, it will give you that comfort, it will hold your hand to let go of all these things, to declutter your space. I hope that's okay. Any question regarding this are welcome, and then I'll proceed.
So we have to write about all one by one all the things, or yes.
You can write all the things, five things at one go, and then once you've written, then look at them one by one. Be with the first thing and see what comes up, what memories comes up, what emotions come up. Anything that comes up is okay, because it's your long association that was there with them. If it is a physical thing, obviously the memory when you purchased it or when someone gifted it will also come flooding in. So be with it. It's okay to just sit with, and you can now, since that you've written all the five things today, you can deal with them. Maybe give yourself 1 hour or maybe one day to deal with them, or maybe 1 week, because it is at times it's not easy to let go of things. So just do that. Be in that space, because our purpose here is to let go of the things energetically first, so that it is not difficult for you to let go of them in a physical world. So let go of them energetically, emotionally.
What are the five things that you're talking about?
I am talking about the five things that you need to let go of today, because we are talking about decluttering. So
So what are the five things?
the five things that you would like to let go of. It depends on you.
Any five things.
There can be five physical things that you want to let go of, because they are cluttering your physical space. They can be five emotions. They can be five habits. They can be any person, any relationship that is not serving any purpose in your life now. I have not specified any five things. It's up to you. I said, hold on the pen and write it on the paper.
How do you release the memory of a loved one? That is decluttering also.
Yeah, that is decluttering also. So if you've
Because
written,
if you try and give something that belonged to them, every time you
because
try, memory comes up and there's pain.
so be with that memory, allow yourself that pain, because you have to be with that emotion, you have to be that pain, and you must be having some fond memories also. So get into that zone also. Be in gratitude also for that loved one, to spend to be there in your space since long and having spent some time with you. So be in gratitude also for that person. Be in that space, allow yourself. That's what I told. Now, it's not easy, it's not comfortable, because that is not a known space. And we have been holding on to, we have been inflicting pain because it is not serving anything. So be in that space, give yourself some time, and then let go. Once you're done with it energetically, it will be easy for you to let go of the things also which belong to your loved ones. Does it answer your question?
I presume, yes, one has to try.
No, see, there are two ways of trying. One is like we are trying on a physical level. It's like on a mental level, like conscious level. Okay. So when we try on a conscious level, it gives us more of pain. So when I hold, suppose that you have something that belongs to your loved one and you want to give it away, just hold that thing in your hand. Okay. Hold that thing and be totally, totally present with it. See what changes, be present with all the emotions and everything that shows up in your physical body. Tears might show up, some happy memories might show up. You might be, feeling to cling to that particular thing and to cling to that particular person. So be with that, be in that space for some time. Allow yourself that space. It can be 1 hour, it can be 1 day, it can be 1 week. Be gentle and kind to yourself. I'm not saying that do it in just, half an hour and this is a work done. It's a slow, it's a process. So just be with that. You might, want to sleep with that particular thing. So soak in all the energies. Be in gratitude for having spent that time with your loved one. Be in alliance of that person leaving you because that was that person's choice. So honor that. I mean, it's easy said than done. Still, be in honor that choice, and also don't make yourself wrong for letting that person go or whatever happened between you or whatever happened to that person in the physical plane. Just be with that. It will fizzle out gradually and then it will be easy for you to release. होता क्या है ना कि हम लोग बोलते हैं कि अच्छा ये उठाया और ये दे दिया. We don't get into that process on. We are like, okay, we are decluttering, so let me pick this thing and give it away. And you will not be able to release the memories of that person till you are holding on to the things that belong to that person. Because energetic cords bani rehti hai. So give that time to, and it's a proper process actually. So since each one of us have different things to give away, so we cannot go ahead with a particular process for just a person. So I would suggest that you give yourself time to, or maybe you can connect with me later. You can take my number from Shabana ji and we can talk on that.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else has any question? Okay, great. So it might take, as I said, everybody will go on their own pace. Once you have let go of the things, be in the space of acknowledging yourself to be that brave. Because what happens is that we do a lot of things, still we do not acknowledge that, yes, I am the one who has created this. Because you were in the space of decluttering. That's why this whole 2-week session showed up. So acknowledge yourself to be that creator, to be that person who has actually created. Thank yourself, acknowledge your own potencies, and gradually every week, every fortnight or every month, whatever works for you, you can pick up 5 things, 10 things and let them go and declutter. And you will see, the weight also is a byproduct of holding on to things. Constipation is also a byproduct of holding on to things. When we don't declutter our space, that's how our body starts expanding. So what changes you saw, those who were there in last session, if they want to share their experience, most welcome. Because when we let go of things energetically, we get lighter and it shows up on our physical body. It shows up on what dis-ease we have in our body. It just starts easing up. So if anybody wants to share the experience, I would love that. Anybody from the last week who's done the decluttering thing and have seen any results, maybe. And at times the results are subtle. You might not be able to register them instantly. However, gradually you will do. Any experience sharing? Yes, no, maybe. No, I suppose.
I think I can share. I did that, last time when you said it, and of course, I could see some impact of that. Like so I wrote down those 5 things. So it did had some impact on the clearing, physical space clearing.
That's amazing, and thank you for sharing, Shabana. And one more thing is like when you declutter, that is also the indication to invite better things or more things in your life. Because if one thing is already full and you're not letting it, like if there's a glass full of water, we can't put anything inside because it will overflow. So one, you have to empty it out. So you have to let go of the things, let go of relationships, let go whatever you want to attract in your life. See where you are holding on to the past things and then work accordingly. कॉन्शियस भी लगता है, ऐसा नहीं कि कॉन्शियस एफर्ट नहीं लगता, लेकिन कई बार when we look around us it's like कि okay नहीं नहीं ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. So that's how the writing comes in, because when we consciously at times we think okay let's let us release. And interestingly what happens is at times we have seen that we want to let go of certain relationships that are not working, and we try working on those emotions. Those relationships, they become even stronger. कई बार हम गुस्से में बोलते हैं ना कि okay this is not working only. For example, a husband wife relationship, and because what happens is we have made the energy so dense that the person is not getting his or her space and we are not getting our space. So there is not a space to create something new. So we can do this for the present relationships that we have, and we want to make them better. So for them, what I suggest is, I mean, there's a different process, slightly different process. Any relationship that you want to make better, just write what things are bothering, what are the traits that are bothering, what are the traits in your partner that are bothering. Okay. So, and then one by one, go through those traits and see where in your life have you been following those traits yourself, where you have imbibed those traits yourself. And also, for example, I'll give you one example. For example, if you have this complaint that, okay, my partner is not nurturing me. So write that my partner is not nurturing me. My partner doesn't get me gift. Write that. My partner doesn't get me gift. So similarly, at least maybe 5-10 things you can write which are bothering you about your partner. And then one by one, look at that. For example, nurturing. So where in your life are you not nurturing yourself? Look into that. And where in your life, and what if you start nurturing yourself as well as your partner? Because what happens is we are like, we have been taught this. अगर वो नहीं कर रहा था मैं क्यों करूं? So what if you start nurturing that person first? What if you start nurturing? What if you don't require anybody else to nurture you? You are the one who can start nurturing yourself. And then be that invitation to other people to nurture you. How beautiful and kind can that be to you? So start nurturing yourself and start nurturing your partner and see how the relationship changes. Be kind to your partner. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful to your partner, and things will start shifting. So we can, make our relationships better also by decluttering.
And I think it can apply to any relationship.
Yeah, totally. It can apply to any relationship. So you just have to write 10 things first. Now, what are bothering you? What is not working in your relationship? You see, identify and then associate with it. And then after inferring the information, see what needs to be done. Because हम क्या करते हैं ना, हम सिर्फ बोलते हैं this is not working, not working, not working, not working. We don't go deeper into that. कि what is not working? And what can I do about it? It's very easy to say, no, not working, not working. And here also the universe says not working. Okay, so be it. It's not working. What if we have relationships need a lot of investment. So what if we are ready? And how many of are actually ready to invest in the relationship? So writing would solve a lot of issues. They'll make you more aware where you are operating from. What is your mindset? Yeah. Any question? So I think this is Shamala, this is a lot of information. Let people assimilate and work on it, because I don't want to be, overloading with information only. There has to be some practical also. So
Yeah, definitely. Does anyone has any question? Like, so I think people don't have any questions. So maybe it's our homework to do what you have.
it's totally homework, because there's, the body has to assimilate only, because there are certain things which don't go well with our belief system. जो मैंने बोली उनमें से काफी चीजें जो हमारे बिलीफ सिस्टम के साथ ठीक नहीं जाती हैं. The people already are in the uncomfortable space. So let them assimilate this information, work on it. I request you, if not 5 things, at least try it with 1 thing and see the result on your own.
And also, if when the belief contradicts, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, because we have a neuro-linguistic pathway and we've been working on that. We have been it's like autopilot. हम उसी पे चलते चले जा रहे हैं. So if we are doing the same thing again and again, how can we create something different?
Yeah, true. Awesome. So thank you, Anjala ji.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Yeah.